Thank you, and good morning, Madam Speaker. I didn't really think anybody else would stand up and talk today, so I thought I was going to have a solo program here today. I want to quickly read from a note that I put together over the last few days. Going back to 2010, again, what the representative from District 55 talked about. I went back and looked at Senate Joint Resolution 41 from the 2010 special session. If you go to Section 14, subsection 5, it reads, "The Legislative Assembly may enact bills," and the list is then budget and or tax credit related, all the way through. The same can be found in Ballot Measure 71, which was a result of Senate Joint Resolution 41. Now, when I was on the radio in 2010, every day I warned my listeners, you don't want to vote on this because they're going to pass bills. And so I had state representatives and state senators on my program daily who said, oh, no, we're not going to pass bills. And here we are. We're passing policy bills. In fact, about 400 of them we're looking at this session. And I know that some of them may be an emergency in some of our minds and very much could be construed that way. In fact, 60% of them have, from what I've seen, an emergency clause. So I guess there must be a great emergency. Colleagues, here's the thing. I had a teenage son. He's 23 now, but I had a teenage son, and he would say, Dad, can I go over to Johnny's house and spend the night? And I'd say, absolutely, sure. And then that night, they took Johnny's mom's car and went out for a ride and smashed it into a guardrail. And the next day when I said, why did you do that? He said, well, you didn't say I couldn't. That's where we are. It doesn't say we can't, so therefore we are. So I would say, let's revisit this, and let's talk seriously about whether we really want to do these very, very important policy bills in 2016 in a session that the voters of Oregon really did not intend for us to do this. And I think if you went out and asked the average citizen, they would wonder what we're doing here, period. So I wish we were here just having a great dinner and a lunch maybe, because it's great to see everybody again. I really do. It really is wonderful to see everybody. I just wish we were having a nice dinner or something instead of actually doing policy. Instead, let's make sure the budget's online. Let's make sure that any emergencies and any tweaks that need to be taken care of as was intended. And then let's go home and see our families. Thank you.